Okay, and we are live. Hello everybody, and welcome to my pre-Art of War patch Europa Universalis 4 from Crusader Kings 2 conversion game that I am streaming. Before we get started, a few things to get out of the way. This is not a game I took all the way to 1453 or whenever that game ends. This was from 1066 to mid-1200s sometime, and I stopped it then pretty much just because I got bored. And this game is just going to be me messing around. And also, this is based on a CK2 campaign that I did an AAR of, semi-roleplay-ish, so in case there's actually someone who gives a shit about that, I'll link it in the description. So, I'm not going to describe how to play the game, but you should be able to pick that up just from watching. So I'm giving this army a general. Let's see, we need to set a rival. I'll go with Castile. And yes, I did have the Sunset Invasion DLC active when I ported this game. So the Aztecs own what would be Morocco in the normal CK2 game, and they also own Iceland. And if you look over here, Norway does not exist. Denmark owns this little bit in the middle of Sweden. Sweden doesn't own Finland. They have a bunch of vassals, and there's a couple of people over here who I'm probably going to try to vassalize, just to give them the middle finger. And the Golden Horde made it all the way to the borders with the Holy Roman Empire. And if you look over here, the Ilkhanates doing quite well for themselves. Though the Golden Horde has a bit of that, and Byzantium is completely split up. A lot of territory in between where they are is owned by the Ilkhanate. There's a little bit owned by the Fatimids, Ascalon, and Jerusalem. The Fatimids are basically Egypt. And Gondar and Ankobur, I think, were rebellions against the Egyptian Sultanate. And there's Sicily, who has a little bit of stuff out here. So they and Byzantium are probably going to get into a war. And everything past here that wasn't on the European map is going to be as is, because India was not in my game. I ported this from a pre-Rajas of India game. Most of the Italian peninsula is in the Holy Roman Empire at this point also. And as you can see, I have control of the British Isles, Calais, and Zealand, as well as modern-day France and Brittany, and a little bit of Germany. Or is that Belgium and the Netherlands? I don't know. In any case, time to get started. We have a fuck ton of money. We have about 30,000 manpower with a maximum of nearly 60,000. And we make about 14 ducats a month. So I am going to hire some people. Diplomatic reputation, yes. And I think I'll leave it at that. I want to make decent money, so I'm not going to hire level 2 advisors. We don't care about disputed succession. I'm not becoming Defender of the Faith. And it's time to pick a mission. We could improve relations with the Company of the Hat, spread our culture to Normandy, because Norman, Breton, Welsh, Irish, and if you look at Meath, Norwegian, are some of the few cultures that we don't accept. All of the French cultures Achaean and Cosmopolitan are accepted in our empire. Of course, German isn't. And neither is Dutch. So we're going to take the mission to reclaim Languedoc, which is a province we have a core on, and it's located right here. So immediately I am declaring a war on Pisa for... Hang on a second. I almost didn't notice this. Apparently Aragon is our vassal. I'm not quite sure how that happens. I'm pretty sure we never conquered... No, I'm positive I never conquered into the Iberian Peninsula in my campaign. Must be the game doing weird stuff. Yeah, that'll be it. Game's being weird. Nothing to worry about, really. I've had that happen before, where in a previous converted game, I owned everything up to there, and most of Italy, but Byzantium had these two provinces, and I had another one over here, and yet the converter gave one of the ones in the middle of my territory to Byzantium and gave me the island of Sicily. The CK2 converter can be weird sometimes. Declare war. And now we attack. Saxony. Let's see. No. Pisa is trying to assault us. We'll have our extra army division. Sorry, did I say divisions? I mean regiments. Our extra troops. And lots of stuff's happening, but yeah. The additional troops that we sent in will help out. I'll detach a siege in Languedoc and just leave it at that for dealing with them. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that for dealing with them because I have no reason to leave a massive stack there and take attrition because I have too many troops in the area. We'll give you a leader to attack with. Oh, bloody hell. I crossed a river. We're gonna lose that. Time to send you some help. And now we'll send over my Doomstack Navy. And I'll just keep my one cardinal in his position, rather than try to do something else that could result in me losing said cardinal. Yeah, well, we lost that battle. replenish our troops in plenty of time. But god damn it, the dice rolls in this game absolutely loathe me. Ah, crap. Time for a bit more help to arrive. I need those damn armies destroyed. I will not lose a war against fucking Pisa. Not when I control pretty much all of Western Europe. That's just insulting. I'm not going to lose to fucking Pisa. We are blockading them. Let me see here. Can I get a better general? Yes, I can. And is there anyone I can bring in? Screw it. Diplomatic. I'll get an advisor that gives me higher morale. What's this? Tuscany wants to march through my territory? Oh yeah, that's right. We have one place over in Italy that I own. I don't even remember how I got it. It's been so long since I played that Crusader Kings 2 campaign. Where are they running to? Toulouse, huh? I disagree. Where you need to be going is to die. So I'll follow you to there. Now they've gone to Provence, and we can't go there, unfortunately. They're probably going to siege my territory in northern Italy. That's what I'd do in their place. Forget about that. 12 and 12. So we can bring over 23 soldiers, apparently. Bloody annoying. Sorry, I forgot that you can't... I keep forgetting what you couldn't do before the Art of War patch, as I'm trying to click on the ships and have them go over... Sorry, let me say this properly. I was trying to click on the ships and have my soldiers march themselves onto the boat and get on rather than me docking it. I'm not sure if you can do that in this version or not. Let's see. Now, Pisa, where's the rest of your stuff? There's the province of Pisa, and there's Napoli, and then Sardinia. I'm hoping that I can actually march some onto the ships like that. And I was just being dumb. Otherwise, this will be fairly annoying if I have to wait till I've completed my siege before I can get my 17,000 stack off of there. And, we basically just gave Castile the middle finger when it comes to cardinals. Oh good, we can do that. That's good to know. Ferrara is under siege, and I don't care. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did in my last abandoned game with this campaign, which was to form a military alliance with Sicily. Which basically had the effect of screwing me over, because they kept dragging me into their wars. Particularly the one with the Byzantine Empire. Not sure who that siege. Oh, we're first on the list, so the siege should fall to us. That would be nice. Now we'll move up there and drop off our troops and see if any that remain can't do something about those up on Ferrara. Irish revolt, because yeah, we don't get along with our Irish subjects at the moment. We're going to negotiate. I have no interest in nationalist rebels. So we will talk to them and ask them, will they please stop trying to rise up against us? That would be great, thanks. And our army has lost some numbers from attrition while we were trying to land. Sicily wants military access. Sure. And we're gonna lose this battle. Alright, Byzantium, you can have your access. We want a siege. And our army is running the hell away. Let's see. And we will go with that. Reduce our army morale, but we're not really fighting many battles right now, despite being at war. Yeah. So why don't you go back there? We can reinforce our armies. And have another try at Pisa. The province, I mean, not the country. Because the country, we're doing really well at whooping their ass. We have a couple more armies up there if we need them, which I doubt. I'm going up to 5 speed now. I usually don't do that, but there's not much of anything going on. So I feel I can get away with it. Yes, we'll take it. Guts Chalk. Wow. What a name. Some people probably won't get the reference, but those of you who've watched Damo2986's Crusader Kings 2 Race for an Empire Season 2 Let's Play, well, no, that's the name of a chancellor he hired from the Holy Roman Empire who turned out to be utterly useless. How appropriate. And a lot of succession wars going on in the Holy Roman Empire. I don't care about you, Bavaria. And Languedoc, or however you say that, they might revolt. Unlikely, though. See, that place has a limit of 21. See, our army there is still replenishing, so I won't move my troops back, and we won the siege of Sardinia. That army out to Sardinia. And we get a little more money off of a random event. And it appears that Pisa has a fleet roaming around here, but since we can't see them for the moment, I will just blockade their port here. The province of Pisa is under siege, by the Sicilians. And Pisa is laying siege to Tuscany. Or not. No, they just have their troops sitting there. And I'm not interested in whatever you're offering. We make the peace offers, not the other way around. Although, I wouldn't mind. Let's see, what kind of peace can we get out of them? They're too big to full annex. Languedoc, however you say that. Sardinia. Pisa. You will revoke some cores, I think. I'm not going to have them return anything, I don't think. Let me see. Actually, I think I'll wait for the siege of Napoli to finish, and then take that as well. And they have no money, so I can't take that. Actually, I'm going to try something that I heard about. Apparently, moving a navy into the port of somewhere you're blockading will make them capitulate faster. And it seems to be working. It magically went up from 7 to 14 when I moved that navy in. And yes, they'll surrender soon at Napoli. Saxony occupied by Holland. Wow. And of course in this patch, as I'd forgotten, if you click on a nation on a province under fog of war and it's under siege, you can't watch the siege progress. So now we're just waiting for the siege of Napoli to finish. I'm going to take that as well. It's probably going to irritate a few people. Screw you. And I said, probably going to irritate a few of my neighbors. And Pisa will certainly never speak to me again in anything resembling a civil tone. But I don't really mind. They're too weak to be considered my rivals. But even so, and Byzantium is at war with Sicily and a bunch of other people. want their territory back, no doubt. Yeah, like I was saying, they're not my rivals, but even so, we have conflicting interests. And they have immense war exhaustion. I would love to have them transfer trade power in addition, but there's no way they'd go for it. Let's see. That's going to cost us 200 diplomatic points. Let me see here. 29 aggressive expansion, which, yes, will piss off some of our neighbors, but Aragon will hardly notice. And let me see here. Castile and Byzantium aren't going to be too pleased either. Let's check about Sicily. Honestly, and I'm fairly certain they don't have this even in Art of War, but I wish when you were in this screen, you could just hover over a country and it could tell you what the aggressive expansion hit would be for taking this peace deal. That would be really handy. And whatever, I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, it's a real pity you can't do that. In fact, now that I'm coming up with ideas on the subject, I might just make a video to Paradox about what they can do to improve Europa Universalis 4 in the current version. I may as well make something on that. Integrate Napoli, because yes, now we have to start coring these places. Napoli will have to wait a bit because we don't have quite the administrative power to start coring it. And somebody has entered a military coalition against us. Yes. And we are going to bring down the hammer hard on these people. Harsh treatment across the board. We're going to be fairly ruthless about it, as you can tell. And the Papal States, they've gotten a little bigger, I see. They don't like our aggressive expansion, it seems. Got some naval tradition from that. Looks like Pisa is trying to besiege Sicily, hoping they can force them to sue for peace, would be my guess. Though I don't think it's working. yeah, we still need another 10. So, 2 months and we'll be able to make Napoli a core. Going okay, I guess? We could piss off everyone and their grandmother to get that stuff, but I don't think so. Not the kind of thing I really want to do. And it looks like there's a rebellion in Sicily. I don't remember what that flag is, but I'm guessing pretenders. We'll see soon enough, though. No. Italian patriots. And, stop the heretics. Bunch of revolt. Risk and what have you. We'll get ourselves back up to neutral stability. I really should have raised it sooner. And Aragon has a regent in charge. Admin benefits, please. And as you may be able to tell, the capital of Great Britain is in York, not in London. Because I was playing as the Duke of York when I started this CK2 game, and I never managed to get a hold of whatever that province is in Crusader Kings 2 to make it my capital. So it stayed that way. Company of the Hat is a republic, so we can't royal marry them. I want to make these guys my vassals. The Company of the Hat, I mean. And Denmark is at war with Sweden. I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, and Sweden annexed Finland, it seems. As Finland starts out as a one-province minor right there. And there's a 30% chance of a rebellion by the Lollard heretics. That's annoying. Down to 21%. Those of you who remember the pre-Art of War days, this is what you used to have to do to keep rebels in line. Just keep harsh treatmenting them. A lot. And as you may be able to tell, southern Spain's still Muslim territory. Which means we're going to have to take it over at some point. And as you may have guessed, my short-term goal is taking control of the Iberian Peninsula. Which, due to this bizarre thing of Aragon being my vassal, shouldn't take all that long. I might even go for controlling Italy and some of the Holy Roman Empire, but who knows. And Byzantium. Byzantium are winning against Sicily. The Byzantines are winning against Sicily, excuse me. Venice managed to occupy that thing down there, though I doubt Venice is going to be too much of a problem for them to deal with. They're a one-province minor, after all. What can they really do? They don't have a lot of strong allies either. Yes, and Sweden are getting their butt kicked by Denmark. Cancelled military access, Tuscany. I don't care. Sicily is at war with Byzantium. Let me see. Oh, that's the one war they're allied in. And the Holy Roman Empire seems to be saturated with succession wars right now. And I didn't notice, but we can finally start coring Napoli. Which is going to be the longest one to finish. Okay, Verona, you can have military access. And that harsh treatment brings us down a lot. Yeah, the Company of the Hat and Trondelag here are the places that I am going to be trying to annex. So, I mean, vassalize. Well, vassalize, then annex, I suppose, in the future. Military access from Holland. They want all our provinces, basically. Well, not quite all, but close enough. So we are never going to get along with Pisa. They're allied with Croatia, Bohemia, and Ancona. Is that going to be a problem, I wonder? I wonder how the Byzantines are going to do against Sicily. Pretty well, it seems. Byzantium's having religious problems, too. Lovely. We'll do that now. Yeah, and of course, I'm not just gonna do this old version of the game when I'm streaming EU4, because I recently got the R expansion. I know, it's been out for a couple of months now and I only just got it. What can I say? I'm cheap, and also I'm a college student, so I don't have a lot of money. So I ended up waiting a while. And I really do like it. So I'm definitely going to be streaming an EU4 game that's not a converted one, using that expansion. Which I think is going to be pretty nice. Not sure who to do it as when I get around to that, but still. Moravia is in a personal union under Luxembourg and hates me. Let's check out Aragon. We have to wait another 4 years before we can annex them. Pity. Verona moved their capital to Verona. And a couple of our places are about to finish coring. Byzantium won their war against Sicily and apparently took one of the provinces. Just one. I wonder if they're going to go to war with the Ilkhanate soon. The Ilkhanate do own Constantinople, after all. And that would seem to be the kind of province that the Byzantines would want to get back. Those two places finish coring. Sicily. They want a royal marriage. Let me see. We can have more rivals now. So I'm going with the Aztecs for one. We can't rival Sicily because we're so much bigger than them. But I'm going to decline their request. Because to us they're nothing but a big juicy target. So, just let time pass now. Not a whole lot that we can do at the moment. But let me see. Let's check the Italian. Let's check these Italian states. I want to see who would accept vassalization if we offered it. All of them but Saxony and the Papal States. stop improving relations with the Company of the Hat for the moment. I have something else in mind. We're going to, first of all, proclaim a guarantee of their independence. And then we'll give them a little money. Once November comes around. And we're going to give them a bit of money. There we go. Now we just wait for next month to roll around and the Company of the Hat will become our vassal. We'll accept a royal marriage with Verona. And improve our diplomatic technology. We'll build later. Oh, we need a military alliance, too. I completely forgot about that. I forgot that you need to have a military alliance with a country that you want to make your vassal. So we'll just wait till next month. And we have a bunch of score now, so we're in first place. Not that I really care about that, to be honest. Nope, I really couldn't care less what our score is. And we get a bunch of manpower. Verona wants an alliance, and they would also eventually accept vassalization. Company of the Hat, become my vassal. I could go after Trondelag, but I think I'll start working on these Italian states now. Spoleto. I'll offer you an alliance, I think. And you offer me a royal marriage. You beat me to it. Once March rolls around, we will proclaim a guarantee of their independence. Going to work on getting as much of Italy under my thumb diplomatically as I can. Yep, 8th of April rolls around, and we will begin improving relations. Peace all around right now. Start improving relations. I think we should be able to deal with a couple of you. I should be able to deal with this. Yep, improved relations will stick around for the moment. Spoletos, doing well. And Kona, they would gladly accept vassalization. So first off, I'm gonna offer them an alliance. I'm going to wait to see if they offer me a royal marriage. Yeah, they do. And now I have too many diplomatic relations. But I'm gonna deal with the penalty. And next month, I will of course proclaim a guarantee of their independence. Yeah, now a month's time, and I will start improving relations with them. I think... First, let me check. We can offer them military access to get them up a little bit higher. That's something I found out through my own tinkering. Proclaiming guarantees and offering military access and fleet basing rights to people will increase your relationship. Let's see here. Boost our stability, I think. Start improving relations there. Aragon wants a royal marriage. I am happy to accept. We should be able to annex Aragon in a couple years, or start doing the annexation. Anyways. But for now, we just sit back and improve our relations with the various Italian states. Make them join us through diplomacy instead of through smashing their faces in. Yes, get us more taxes. No real need for any face smashing. At the moment, I think we did a decent amount against Pisa. Let me check on something. Our truce with us lasts another 10 years. We didn't even take that much of their stuff, but still, kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah, now we keep on improving our relationship with our Italian neighbors and our neighbors' neighbors in the hope we can annex them. And that will give us control of most of northern Italy. And we have a lot of money now. 24 per term. No, sorry, per month. So I'm going to go with an inflation reduction advisor. Now we're making roughly 20 ducats per month. And doing some more religious stuff. One of my missions wants me to vassalize Holland. They would accept vassalization. I'm pretty sure that would give me a claim against them, though, which would make doing that harder. So, ironically, if I want to complete the mission to vassalize Holland, I don't want to accept the mission to vassalize Holland. So I'm gonna try to vassalize them soon. But I'm not going to take the mission to do it. Apparently Navarre was transferring trade power to Castile and won't be doing that anymore. Yes, our sinister master plan to take all of Italy by diplomacy or force, and hopefully put diplomacy first, is working. We need 478 power, admin power, sorry, to be able to unlock idea groups. Which I'm looking to do because I need diplomatic ideas, because we're getting into a lot of diplomatic relations right now, and having an idea group focused on that for extra diplomats and what have you would be very nice. Colne. Up here, they border us. They would accept vassalization. So we border plenty of people we could make into vassals. Flanders isn't on that list. Primarily because of some base tax thing, and they're an elector in the Empire. So, less inclined to agree. And Kuyavia here is apparently split up between territory belonging to the Golden Horde. Sounds fun for them. Oh no, I think I'll go ahead and dock my navy in Sardinia. Not likely to need an army on Sardinia for the moment, I don't think. I'm going to move them to Italy. I want to have a big army there, well, relatively large, in case Sicily decides to try something funny. There we go. Now, if Sicily decides they want to attack me, I'll at least have a fighting chance. Improve relations with Colon, though. I'll take that as my mission, actually. Regency in Ancona. I'm going to have to wait for them to send me a royal marriage offer, I think. They're one of the people tying up my diplomats. But still. Better to wait. On second thought, screw it. I'll send them the offer now, or when my diplomat gets back, which takes a long time, considering we border someone who borders them. So next month we'll get them back to improving relations. And we have an advisor who croaked. Get on it. Spy offense, because I don't really care, to be perfectly honest. And of course, admin tech. I still broke the alliance. Navarra, for some reason. They have a protectorate down in the south of Spain. And unfortunately, the Muslim South Spain is allied with the Aztec Empire, which could make things a tad difficult for me. So another year and we'll be able to start annexing Aragon. I imagine we'll have both these guys vassalized by then. And hopefully I can move on to going after Verona or Holland as my next potential vassal. I think I just bumped the microphone about that. And I apologize for not talking a whole lot in this stream, but at this point in the game, there's not a whole lot going on. Even when I start as reasonably strong, like I do right here, I wouldn't consider this to be overpowered. But I am relatively strong, that's for sure. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of good targets around. Because I tried this once before on a previous game I was doing, and if I attack anyone in the Holy Roman Empire, that pretty much means fighting the whole empire. Which is something you want to avoid if possible. Because the HRE can be a pain in the neck sometimes. And since I'm a lazy bastard and I have plenty of money, I'm going to do this the simple way. Recall both my diplomats and send these guys a gift. Let me see here. Economy actions. Send gift. Send gift. Around the end of June, we'll be able to vassalize them both. No, around the start of July, apparently. Vassalize. Vassalize. Two more vassals, and if you have a look at the diplomatic view, that's a good chunk of northern Italy under our control. Time to start working our magic with Holland, I think. They don't want military access or fleet basing rights. And they're an archbishopric, so we can't royally marry them. We can form a military alliance, proclaim a guarantee of their independence, and improve relations, though. And that's what we're going to do. Military technology gets a bump up. And we're about there with admin tech. Hang on a second. Yes. Proclaim a guarantee of their independence. Then, at the end of September, we will start improving relations. And if they ever call us to war, we will honor that call. Oh, we can offer military access. Apparently they want it now. Let's see. 104. We have 114 with them. And we can hit up national ideas now. We're not going to go exploration straight away to colonize or anything. We're going straight for diplomats. Diplomatic ideas would be very handy. Now we can start the process of annexing Aragon, which should finish in about 4 years, and it's going to take a lot of diplomatic power. About 3% per month finishes. That's nice. It'll also free up one of our diplomatic reputation slots. Which means that'll only cost us 1 per month. As we have 6 out of 4 diplomatic relations slots. Holland's the only one of those that isn't with a vassal. I'm hoping to change that. And they also just went up and then down a bit in relationships. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, that ease tensions thing. They're a little miffed over the fact we have their provinces. If we get to the maximum relationship improvement and it still isn't enough, then I'll give Holland these 2 provinces for free. Because we'll get them back when we eventually annex Holland. But I'd rather not do that if I can avoid. I'd like to hold on to my province, if at all. And these 2 friends in Eden. Yes, Trondeles get stuff occupied. These minor province miners. And up here, that went anywhere for Sweden. Border name. Byzantium. They have a vassal protectorate. Doing get Ottomans independent. They're not going to be able to them. That's for sure. have no idea what's going on there. I do know that it's being annexed into our country, which will give us... No, that... Ooh. Yeah. Or dead center in the Holy Roman Empire. But I doubt that would cause anything if I attacked. Oh. Japan it's negative 5,000. And the second province values, so we can outspend anyone else. Comforting, you know? At least we have cash on our side, even if we have none. Except a huge fucking army. And the huge fucking army is going to destroy our enemies in future. Okay. Sorry for making everyone wait, but I just want to get back to the main menu before I end. Why? Okay then. It apparently loves to get on my nerves like this. Okay. So I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks to everyone who came out to watch. I really do appreciate it. I'm not really tracking the numbers right now. Just, if you came to watch the stream, or even if you just watched the recording after I was finished streaming it, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this, then I'd appreciate it if you would like, comment, or subscribe, as I really do appreciate it when you do that. And if there's anything you can think of that will help me improve my streams, then I would appreciate it if you would let me know what that is. I'm going to be doing another stream about this time next Saturday. If you'd like to leave suggestions for a game in the comments of this video, then please do. I'll read them and definitely take it into account. And if there's a significant number of people who want a specific game and I have it, then I will let's play that game. Sorry, stream that game. If there's enough of you who want a certain game, then I'll stream it next Saturday, but provided I have the game, of course, and provided that my computer can run that game at a reasonable frame rate while streaming. But if it's not something I'm interested in playing, or if it won't run well on my computer when not recording, then I'll ignore it. For example, don't go around suggesting Skyrim or Dragon Age Inquisition. I have both those games, but Skyrim can only run on a smooth frame rate when not recording on low settings, and Inquisition lags even on lowest when in windowed mode. So don't suggest either of those, because I won't be streaming them anytime soon. At least not until I get a better computer. And for those of you who noticed the ads popping up on my videos, I'll have an update video soon to explain that, as well as a couple of other things. Sorry about that. My recording may or may not have paused there because my window decided to lag. Sorry, my window froze up. So everyone, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time for whatever video you decide to watch. See you then.